Hello everyone, and welcome to another Sacred Living meditation from Evo Faith. To get the most out of this video, I recommend that you work through the podcast from Wednesday first. The two are related, and this meditation will help you to engage more deeply and personally with that content. Once again, you'll find that there are some aspects of this practice that repeat what we've done in previous weeks. This is intentional. Repetition is an important aspect of spiritual practice. Like any skill, repetition is what leads to mastery, and it integrates the work we do into our beings so that it becomes second nature. So I encourage you to enter the repeated practices just as mindfully and intentionally as those that are new. Let's begin with a time of stillness and preparation. Slow and deepen your breathing and be as present to this moment as possible. Ground yourself in your body and your space, and then take 3 deep breaths as you open to the practice ahead. Open your awareness to the divine presence as you light a candle. As you gaze at the flame, consciously commune with Spirit. Hold any words or images that may come for a few moments and then release them. Clear your mind of anything that seeks to define or describe God, and blow out your candle as a sign of releasing any definitions, names, and fixed ideas. Try to remain for a while in the sense of mystery and transcendence, and resist the temptation to define or describe it. Continue to release any new words or images that may arise. Now either join me in this prayer or just sit in stillness. We come before you, great eternal mystery, and release all definitions, categories, assumptions, and limitations. Just for this moment, we seek to move beyond our ideas and allow ourselves to be present with what is beyond our words. We seek to dename our names and allow ourselves to be present with you without trying to grasp you, describe you, or define you. We celebrate the mystery that is beyond human understanding. We give thanks for a reality that is more than we can apprehend or explain. And we are silent and still as we open to that which we can only know in our deepest, most intuitive selves. Amen. And now we shift our awareness to the eternal mystery. Take 3 deep breaths as you prepare for this encounter. Your brain is a divine gift. You know this. You've experienced this on many occasions. You can remember times when your thinking, your perceptions, and your insights have served you well. You know the joy of seeing new things, understanding the world in different ways, and discovering unexpected wonders. Your capacity to imagine and process and synthesize data and experiences has often brought a richer life to you and led you into a deeper sense of sacredness. And it's good to remember and relive and celebrate the gift that is your mind. It's wonderful to recognize and appreciate the value of our minds. But you know only too well that your mind isn't perfect. Your mind has sometimes fooled you. It has become confused. It has left you disconnected from yourself, your loved ones, your world, and God. It has, at times, taken you to places where you feel dry, empty, and stuck, where you've lost your sense of the sacred and of aliveness, which is why you know that you need more than just your mind to show up fully, authentically, and courageously in your life. There is a longing within you for more than just ideas and concepts. You need to experience them all. Take a few moments to connect with that longing. That longing within you to experience the energy of life, to encounter the divine, to dive into transcendence, doesn't come from nowhere. It arises within you because you've touched the mystery before. Maybe the memory is almost lost in the distant past. Perhaps it's misty and undefined. But those thin spaces where you have been breathless with awe have left their mark on your soul, and their echo within you leaves you hungry for more. Perhaps you're afraid to let go and lose yourself in transcendence. Maybe alongside the hunger is another memory of getting stuck at a stage in your spiritual path because your mystical experience silenced your capacity to question. Maybe you were led to believe that your experience was absolute, that it proved truths that you knew were debatable. And perhaps you or others got hurt because the experience got solidified into doctrine, conformity, and arrogant certainty. This may have happened in the past, but you know better now. You don't have to repeat that cycle. This time you were free from those who would interpret your experience for you. There is no one to tell you how you must speak of your mystical encounter. There is no one to judge you for holding it lightly, questioning it, and then looking beyond it to new, deeper, healthier ways of being. You can choose to let your spiritual states push you into new stages of maturity, wisdom, and wholeness. And you know this because some of your transcendent encounters have already done this. Remember them. Remember when you stretched and grew and shed your old skin because the divine stopped you in your tracks and changed you. Remember when you knew in the depths of your being that God is love and that you are truly beloved. Remember when your heart expanded and so filled with love that it overflowed into a perpetual river coursing through your life. What if you listened to your longing now? What if you consciously opened yourself to a mystical encounter right where you are in this moment? What would it mean to connect more deeply with sacredness within you and around you and in the universe? Why not make space to open to Spirit right now, even if only for a brief fragment of time? Now come back to the familiar. Feel yourself being held by whatever is supporting your body in this moment. Become aware again of your surroundings. Take one deep breath and light your candle again as a sign of your expanded awareness of the divine mystery, and make a new commitment to continue the journey into the free, mysterious, and vibrant life that you are discovering. And now, as you gaze at the flame again, take a few moments to reflect on the presence of the more in your life and your world. Meditate on the love that you have known and that sustains you now. Connect with your capacity to love and open yourself to giving more of yourself to grow in your experience and expression of love. Consider whether you might want to commit through this week to give time and energy to open to Spirit and to move into a way of encountering Spirit that is less about ideas and understanding and more about experience, more about being loving and less about being right. When you're ready to end your meditation, go into the rest of the week with the intention to seek out new encounters with God and with love in the people and places around you. Whenever you sense the touch of the divine in some way, be sure to notice it deliberately and then use your journal to integrate what you've discovered or experienced into your being and into your life. Take one last deep breath to energize yourself again after this practice. Remember to stay connected to the sacred, and I'll see you soon for our next practice together.